Oh, look who decided to show up. It's Steve.
What's it?
We're about to go on a hike for a couple of hours here. It's about 6:30 on Friday. Might be closer to 7. I don't know. What time is it, Steven?
7:12.
I lied. It's 7:12 on Friday. We have about an hour and 20 minutes of daylight, so it'll be a quick hike, but you can't just sit around all night. This is Steven's little shelter. He's got his hammock set up, put the tarp over it in case it rains. I'm betting it won't rain, so I have no tarp, but I do have the tent as a backup, so we'll see what happens.
How was it, Steve?
You have to do that again.
How was it, Steve?
This one is the Greenland Creek Falls. It's a little bigger than the last one. All right, well, it is 8:11 and sunset is at 8:24 today. So we should head back. It's about a 20-25 minute walk. Alright, so we made it back just in time. But since we don't have firewood, we're kind of improvising for dinner tonight. We're going to use the pans on the jet boils and try to cook up some burgers that way. Alright, well, we just finished eating, so we're actually going to head back to camp, get some sleep, and then figure out where we're going to hike tomorrow. See you then. Alright, so we just woke up, and we're getting ready to hike out. Weather says it's supposed to rain at about 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock today. Gives us about 6 or 7 hours to hike, or we just hike in the rain. We've done that before. How was it? It's pretty cold. I don't know if you could hear that in the camera, but that's some rolling thunder. Yeah, that's not good. It's only 12:27, so we thought we had at least 4.5, if not 5 more hours before it rains. So I guess we'll see what happens. All right, finally, bear tracks. Looks to be about a size 13. Maybe we'll get lucky and run into him out here. Panthertown Valley, despite its name, there are no panthers here, but it is a black bear sanctuary, so there are
What is that?
plenty of black bear. Now Steven thinks he's seeing bear tracks. There's plenty of black bear out here, and this is their natural habitat, so everybody who comes out here should be aware that they are here. What are you gonna do if you see a bear?
Not much, just look at it and walk away.
So if it did start raining on us, we could at least come back here and either wait it out or, I don't know, put on our rain jackets and just hike through the rain.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
I think that's probably what we'll do. So we decided to head up to the next waterfall before we eat. Everything's kind of wet, so it didn't really make sense to sit down there. And having lunch at a waterfall would be a lot cooler anyway, so we're gonna do that. Oh, and good news is that the thunder stopped, and the rain, it only sprinkled for a couple of minutes, so I'm thinking we're good actually for another few hours. Fingers crossed anyway. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we found our spot for lunch. There's a couple people down here, but it looks like they're probably heading out soon. Otherwise, it's a neat little spot right at the bottom of the waterfall. This is the Burrell Falls. It's right up there. And then if you turn and look, yeah, so it's just this neat little spot for us to kind of sit and hang out for a bit. Might try to charge up some batteries while we're here. So, see you later. Food was delicious. Now we're heading to the next falls. It is the Frolictown Falls. It's a neat little spot to stop, so we may as well.
Okay, so we just finished up at Frolictown Falls. Pretty nice little spot, pretty secluded, no one else out here.
Wilderness Falls next. Let's go. And this one is Wilderness Falls. That one's pretty high up. It's pretty nice. Here's one of the cooler spots in Panthertown Valley. This little beach in the middle of the forest. Last time we were here, there's people down here fly fishing and actually catching stuff, so that was pretty cool to see. So yeah, we'll just take a quick break and then head on to the last waterfall that we want to see while we're here. Alright guys, we are on the way to Schoolhouse Falls now. I think we'll be there in about 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're at Schoolhouse Falls. There's this really cool spot up here where there's like some stone seating around a fire pit. It's pretty neat. All right, so we left Schoolhouse Falls. It's actually starting to rain now. It was the rain that we thought might be coming earlier, but the thunder had stopped before. Now it's starting up again. I have a feeling we're about to get really wet, and we have about somewhere between a half a mile and 3/4 of a mile left. So I'm gonna put the camera away for now, and then once we get into a dry spot, I can let you know how we're doing. We just made it back to the cars. That was a long hike. Yeah, we got back right before the rain started coming down. It started to a little bit. It's still kind of sprinkling. It's expected to get a little bit worse from here on out and rain for a few days. So right now we're just debating if we're gonna actually sleep another night here. If so, I'll have to use my tent. But if it's gonna rain through the morning, we might just pack up and head home now. We'll let you know. All right, it's official. We made the decision. We're gonna try to get out of here tonight before the rain starts coming down hard. All we gotta do is pack up this stuff, get the tent, everything that's in the tent, get this hammock contraption down, my hammock, and grab our chairs and get out of here. So yeah, so we'll see if we can beat the rain. I don't know. It's gonna be close.